live at 5. Let's look at the store. And there's a bunch of controversy going on right now on what the star unlock requirement for Morgan Le Fay will be. You know, a lot of people are saying that 5-star. Some people are saying 3-star. There's been speculations. There's been posts on Reddit. There's been posts on Reddit that got deleted. But I want to talk about what we actually know. This is from the blog post from the 4th. So this has been out for a couple of weeks. And I want to talk about the way that I interpret this sentence right here on how Morgan Le Fay is going to be released. It says right here, difficulties in 6 and above will require Web Warriors and Dark Hunters specifically for missions 5 and 10. And notice this, difficulty 6 and above. Difficulty 6 and above aren't required to unlock Morgan Le Fay. And if you go down a little bit further, difficulty 5 is gear tier 13. So I think there's been a couple ways that this has been interpreted, and you can have your own interpretation. The way I interpret this is that the first time that you play in this Scourge event, as long as you get through difficulty 5, you will not have to go to difficulty 6 or above to unlock Morgan Le Fay. That's my interpretation. Now, let's think about this for a second. And this was pointed out in a philosophy video. There's going to be 4 horsemen, right? And then we're going to get Apocalypse, right? What if it's really easy to get the first horseman? And what if it's a little bit harder to get the second horseman? What if it's a little bit harder to get to the third horseman? And then the fourth horseman is super hard to get and costs a crap ton of money because you already have the other 3 and you got the other 3 and you're like, well, if I don't get the fourth one, then I'm not going to get Apocalypse. Think about it. Think about it. I don't know. What if the first horseman's just going to be super easy to get? Everybody's going to get the first horseman and then they're just going to ramp it up, and the fourth horseman or Apocalypse himself will be insanely hard and insanely expensive to get. This is an actual sunk cost psychology factor. Scopely hires tons of people to examine social spending behaviors and things like that. Why wouldn't they use it? It would just be good business on their part. You don't think Starbucks and McDonald's does this kind of stuff? I'm sure they do. Think about it. Also, Ultimate's food, premium orbs, achievements, Greek orbs, mega orbs, all worthless to veterans. Some people would say this is a catch-up mechanic, but yeah, this post right here goes into how it kind of needs to be updated, refreshing. Hopefully, the Scopely takes a look at this and examines it. We'll see. In 5 days, Dark Dimension will have been out for 4 months. I still have 0 G16 characters, and we talked about this for a minute now, but and he talks about how he's an 18 million collection power player and he doesn't have any Gear Tier 16. And my question is, what Doom raids are you running daily? And, I have not put money into my Gear Tier 16s. And I have probably 13 Gear Tier 16s, but I'm in an alliance that runs Doom 2.3. This is the thing. Getting Dormammu, free to play at least anyways, is a group project with your alliance. And Scopely did this horrible thing where a good chunk of the gear to get to Gear Tier 16 up until now has largely been given to us through the Doom raids and whether or not you do the 2.3. I do 2.3 100% every day, and it's horrible. It's garbage. Like, I have to core it almost every day, certain parts of it, specifically the mutant part. It's world boss raid, just play the mutant boss node. It's garbage. You know what I mean? It's really challenging. So is tech. Tech and mutant are the worst. But that's where the large chunk of teal gear is coming from. Yeah, I know it's a collared shirt. It's laundry day. I'm doing my laundry. It's the only shirt I had not washed. Anyways, that wasn't green. Scopely has really pushed us into this really horrible situation where you want to play an alliance with your friends. You want to play an alliance with your a family member. You want to play in the alliance with guildmates that you played in another game. No, you only are from going forward. Scopely has mandated that you play in an alliance where everybody has similar play styles, you know, if you're a chill player, you play in a chill alliance. If you're sweaty, you play in a sweaty alliance. You all have the same TCPs and everybody plays the same, or else it's a miserable experience. They've manufactured this horrible system where everybody needs to be pretty much in a like-minded alliance with everybody has the same collection power. Everybody plays the game the same. Everybody's sweaty or chill, one of the two, right? But not casual. If you want to get rewards, they force people to switch alliances. If you're a diehard player, you're probably being held back by your alliance, and you're just like, I got to leave my alliance and I have to go and play with other diehard players. And part of the problem is that this game has 24 players, man, and you miss raid keys and it just throws off the whole alliance. Don't get your war attacks in, it throws off the alliance. You don't finish your lane in the raids and you don't get 100%. It screws up the other 23 members. I've played in other games where they had 50 players in the alliance, and if there was only 48 players in the alliance, it didn't matter. Like, it just didn't matter. It was fine. In this game, you can't play with 23 players. I mean, you can, but most alliances are severely handicapped if they're missing a couple players. And I think it's a really horrible system, and it's been coming for a long time, and it's just getting worse and worse, where an 18 million player doesn't even have a single gear tier 16. Promise you it's because of the alliance situation that I'm just talking about. Also, public service announcement. Star and Luminous credits will be gone in 2 days, so be sure to use them. That is absolutely true. Let's go to offer review, and we have some gold offers that I think are worth considering. And I shouldn't say this out loud, but I have a bunch of gold right now, and I spend 2.3 a day, and I seem to keep the same amount of gold. So I don't really need gold right now, so I'm not going to buy these offers. But if you're starved for gold and for training orbs, I think there's some offers here worth considering. And for some reason, let's go right here. All right, this first one right here, this one's okay. 2 million gold. We've got some Armory 14s and 15s, and we got Armory 16, which is kind of garbage. Armory 16 only has 2 pillars and it only gives 2 unique pieces. And those are the pieces that are the severe bottleneck for getting teal gear. $24. This is fine. If you really want to do it, that's fine. You got 2 million gold right there. I do like some of these other ones better. This one right here has 14 gold orbs and 10 training material orbs. So there's a total of 24 orbs. And if you value those at $1.50, that does add up to more than $30. Now, I just don't need gold right now. I have a bunch of gold orbs that are unopened, and I'm sitting on over 40 million gold. So I'm good, because I've been pretty disciplined about my gold spending. And so it seems to have built up recently. And I can only speak for myself, but it seems like they've injected a little bit more gold to the game. I don't know if that's because I've gone into Dark Dimension 5 and completing the nodes gives gold. I'm sure it has something to do with that, but it seems like, I probably be kicking myself when level cap 90 comes out and I'm going to be strapped in no gold again. I mean, it probably goes in cycles, but I don't need it for now, so I'm not going to spend $30 on something I don't need today. It won't advance my roster. Right here, Doctor of the Dead. This is the event, the M'Baku orbs. Now, this is the Dr. Voodoo orbs. Dr. Voodoo's on the sides, in the middle, 14% chance he drops there. If you're looking just for Dr. Voodoo, these orbs right here drop about 5.4 per orb. There's also Cloak and Magic in these orbs, which is of interest to me personally, but there's other characters in there also. Personally, I think it's better to spend $20 on cores and just refresh and spend the energy refresh with the 50s than buying this. I'm not a big fan of these orbs overall. And then lastly, we've got a garbage offer right here, and this is anchor pricing, $29 for 1 million gold and 3 gold orbs. Both of these other offers here are much better in my opinion. That one right there and that one there. And the only reason why this offer exists is just to make you feel good on buying the other ones. Anchor pricing, so this is trash basically. Let's move on. We talked about these two. That's it for the battle passes. Here we've got the Living Vampire. We've got value these orbs at $3 a piece. We've got 5 orbs, $15. These are the Morbius orbs that give a minimum 6, average about 9.3. And yes, they do have a very small chance of giving 180, but that is super rare. I'm not going to buy that. Celestial Weapon offer. This doesn't make any sense to me because we've got 50 character shards for $30. If we just scroll down, we've got 4 offers a little bit further down here. Ghost Spider, Scarlet Spider, Icarus, and Cersei. All of those characters are high demand characters. They're selling them 50 character shards for $25. Do what you got to do. Each one of those characters has their merits and their importance in the game right now. They're definitely the high demand characters for right now. Legacy 2 orb offer, $10. The real thing about these Legacy 2 orbs is that they have purple T3 training materials. I got several screenshots yesterday where people were getting spending $10 and getting 500. Another person got 600. There's a small amount of purple gear, or actually there's purple gear in here and gold. Some people were getting like 50,000 gold. Some people were getting like 150,000 gold. And then also there's a bunch of characters from year 2. So this is a probably little to no interest for a veteran player. But if you like the year 2 characters, check out the contents of the orbs. And if it seems good to you, though, this is a better deal. We're going to scroll down and there's going to be a horrible Legacy 2 orb offer. But this is probably the best price I've seen them sell. Legacy 2 orbs, $10 for 150,000 fragments. What is that? 75 orbs? I don't know if that my math's right. Anyways, let's keep going. We talked about those right there. And then we got garbage right here. 11 premium orbs and 3 arena orbs is not worth $25. Here's the Legacy 2 bundle, right? So this is 8 orbs for $5, where the other one is $10 for what? 75 orbs. That's a much better deal. Let's move on. ISO 8 energy offer. We've got, this is worth about $7, of no interest to me. This is trash. They've sold 50 silver promotion credits for $3 before. Also, keep in mind, this comes over 7 days, so it doesn't go into your account right away. Not a fan of that necessarily. Trash. And I think pretty much everything down here is trash. This is reasonable enough if you're trying to get first-time completion, like if you're trying to get first-time completion on one of the Dooms, like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. A lot of raid energy here that is useful, plus 800 campaign energy. So I have bought this in the past, and I know that if you're pushing for 100%, this might be of an okay deal, rather. And then right here, we've got what they call a Guppy Snack. Red star value at $1.50. Premium orb for me is not worth much, but what's to say it's worth $1? But for veteran players, it seems like premium orbs are just kind of, all I get is Ultimus food, and then training orb $1.50, and then 14 basic orbs worth probably about 90 cents. So this is reasonable enough. I'm not going to buy it. I stopped buying it because I kept getting premium orbs, and the problem with the premium orbs is I just get duplicates, which doesn't help my account at all. Trash. This is reasonable enough if you need power cores and training materials. Pack of shame. And the rest of this is trash. We're just going to scroll through here. What is this? Oh, we got some weird offers right here. Boy, we got 25 of the gear tier 13s right there. Now, here's the thing is I think they sell 12 of these for $15 in the hidden offers. I could be off on that. I guess if you really need this piece, I'm not going to buy it. I don't buy orange gear. I feel like the orange gear is just outrageously priced, but this can be at a high demand piece. And they typically have hidden offers. And I think, I'm just pulling off the top of my head, I think they sell 12 of them for $15. So keep that in mind. Same situation right there. Superior Palladium. There you go. We got another one of those. Trash. All of this is garbage. Okay. I got to just get off the screen. Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything else worth talking about over there. There is a Prepare for Phoenix offer. You can imagine this has, these are Villain Mystic controllers. These characters will help you unlock Phoenix. Congratulations to everybody that's unlocking Phoenix tonight. Kind of annoying part of this is that they've got Hand Assassin. This offer would be way more attractive to me if it had Phoenix. Hand Assassin is garbage. I mean, there's some use for Loki for sure, and Mordo, but not good, barely good. Or these are pretty much benched characters, those three right there. Only used for Blitz. Nowhere else do I use them. But do what you got to do if this helps you unlock Phoenix. I get it. Then what else we got? We've got all of that. We've already went over this. Let's just scroll through and see. We've got duplicates. So Dawn of X offer. So this is the Karen hairdo costume for Emma. And they're just straight up selling the costume for $10. More power to Scopely. Thumbs up to them. If they can make money selling costumes, costumes don't impact gameplay. Unless you get the T-pose, right? Oh my God. And crashes the game. All right. So the X-Leader offer, we got Cyclops right here. $15 for 50 character shards. I'd be more agreeable to this offer if it was $5. Pretty much all these characters that are not, let's say, older than a year, I don't see value in them unless they're like $5 for 50 character shards. This just doesn't seem like high value for these older characters. But anyways, do what you got to do. Let's see if there's anything else we're talking about. Kestrel, oh my God, there's a Kestrel Blitz going on right now. Be sure to blitz hard if you want Kestrel. That's really expensive. $30 for 50 character shards, although she's still one of the best characters, plug and play characters in the game. I think Icarus is probably the best character in the game when paired up with Cersei. You know, if you take Doom and Dormammu out of the equation, you know, those are also very good plug and play characters. And that'll do it. Let me know what you think in the comments section about my theory about Morgan Le Fay and each one of the horsemen getting more difficult. I don't know if they're going to do that, but that's just like a tinfoil hat. I think I saw that in a philosopher made a comment and just really like struck a chord with me. It's like, yeah, what if we get Morgan Le Fay really easy and the next one's harder and the next one's harder and the next one's harder and the last one is just like impossible to get. Seems like something they would do. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.